So this is the part 2 of our previous lesson, in which we looked at a very nice movement that we can use to create intro, outro, and also talk music, and as well as other stuffs, so many stuffs. Okay, and in the previous lesson, we studied that particular movement into details, which was the way up to where you want to go to. And I believe you have already learned the movements, right? And if you haven't learned the movement and you find yourself watching this lesson, I've left the link down in the description below. You can quickly take a look at that lesson and then understand this switch movement before you come and join us in this lesson, because we are coming to take a look at its practical application in real life, in an intro or an ending, or anyhow we can use it. And before we continue with this lesson, I have a question from Expect 1, 2, 3, and it says, but please, can you explain the idea behind the parts where you read progressions in different keys whilst still keeping the melody in A flat? And I believe this was related to the Kadosh song I broke down on this channel. Yes, so there isn't really a specific way of reading melodies between keys or doing transitions. It's all about your understanding and creativity with the little that you have. I'm telling you, the little that you have is worth more. This lesson will help us get some deeper understanding about how I'm able to do some of these things. So if you also haven't watched my video on Kadosh, I will leave the link in the description so that you can check it out. Yeah, it's a song by Chromatic, and I did some weird movements with the melody there. So what I come to study right now is some of the techniques, or let me just call it techniques, that I use to do such stuffs, do some transitions, or read melodies in different keys, or read progressions in different keys whilst keeping the melody. Okay, yes, these are some of the ideas I have. So let's start with the lesson, and I believe by now we know this. I don't want to continue. Okay, so I'm coming to take a worship timing, a 4/4 timing, slow one for instance. And it's unfortunate I don't have any drums programmed at the moment, but I believe you'll be able to flow with me. Now let's say I want to play a certain song in F sharp. Trust me, I don't really know what I'm coming to play. Let's just form something. Okay, I'm coming to play a 4/4 timing or a cool worship song in F sharp. So let's try out something and see. So 1, 2, 3, go. What song am I playing? I don't know. I just ended up playing what great is your mercy, right? Yeah. In F sharp. I'm telling you, I just came to sit by the keyboard and I decided to do part 2. I didn't plan this, but some way somehow it worked. So let me show you how it worked. So I started from here. You know this, right? And when I got here, I felt like this is my 6. You see, I can take this as a 2. If I take this as a 2, then definitely I'll be in the key of what? C sharp, right? This is a 2 in C sharp. But so what I did was I just took a random number out of the scale. out of the major scale. So you see, the major scale is made up of what? 7 numbers: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Or the do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, right? So when I got here, I took this E flat note as a 6. I planned it to be a 6. So if it's a 6, then let me try and resolve. Then I did. Then I came in, right? So it was like 6 to the 7. Then I went. Then I don't know. The song just came. So this is more like a great is your mercy, right? But I didn't even play it the way the original song sounds. I think I did it in a different style. Like an R&B sort of. So you see, this is an idea. Now you can just take this and then share it with your choir and then change the style of Great Is Your Mercy a little and then go. See, I can create tons of intros with this. This was just a practical example. So that is just one. Now let's try another intro and see with this same style. Now one thing I want to assure you is this thing. It can take you to any key that you want to go to. It depends on how you read it. Okay, now this time I want to choose the key of C. I want to do my calculation in such a way that I will end in the key of C, right, with a fast tempo. Let's see how I'll do it. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, go. Okay, so so 1, 2, 3, go. What I'm playing. Okay, so I guess what I was playing was this 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 2. Something very simple. It's not a song. I just did it. I don't know. But what I'm trying to tell you is, or what I'm trying to show you is, I was able to take this movement from where it started from to the key of C. So let's go over what I did, and I hope I can remember all. I did. So when I got here, you see, this is C, right, on the flat 7 to the 6, and then I decided to read the progressions in C, but then I had to resolve. So how do I resolve? So then I was just trying to follow the timing. That's how I created for myself. That's why, you see, then I don't even know what this is. I don't know what this is. Maybe it might be a song. I don't know, but I'm just doing things out of creativity now. So let's say you are composing a song in such a timing, or let's say we are composing a song. Do you know that we would have done a perfect intro right now, and then the singer will just come in with the song we have composed, right? Yes. Now remember, you don't only have to always start from the B flat over the A flat bass note. Remember, you can start from everywhere. We did this in part 1. If you play an F chord, you should know that you can start from the E flat, right? Because basically it's like you are starting on the flat 7th note of that chord that you played. Okay, now since I don't have any song in mind, let's use the Great Is Your Mercy that we did in the key of F sharp. That small tone I played. So let's say the song is about to end. So very simple. So like everybody will be clapping. But funny, where did we end at? We ended on the 4 over the 1. You see, so let's go over the ending. So let me explain what I just did right now. Normally that's how it should have ended on the 6th like this, right? Then we are done. But I wanted to form my pattern of movement. So instead of coming here, which is the actual chord itself, I went to my pattern. Now you see, I went to my pattern. Now you see, I didn't start on the B flat. I started on the F sharp itself. So if I start on the F sharp itself, then I have to play the flat 7. So here is where I formed my pattern. And then how did I do it? To remain here now. Then you see my lower notes of this chord is on the B, so I decided to do this popular. So I decided to play the B minor scale. I don't know, right? And then I attach the melody to this. E minor 9th chord. Well, it's getting a little bit, or I hope it's not getting complex, but everything depends on your creativity. So I started from here. I decided to focus on this melody. And you know what? This is a very popular movement I like doing on the 2 when I'm in the key of D. So see. At the same time, this note is our starting note for our pattern. Do you remember? So this time, I chose to read it in the key of D instead of reading it as a flat 7 in the key of F sharp. I chose to read it in the key of D as a 2, and then we all play this 2 in the key of D. And then if you want to play, we all play this 2 in the key of D. At the same time, when we want to play this chord, you can use this melody line. It's a very popular melody line. I believe you have heard it before. So it's nothing I'm doing is that straight here. We do it a lot. Now if you don't know, then you have learned something, right? On the 2. So let's say you are in C sharp, you want to go to the 2. you do a work from the 6. Right? You find F, you want to go to this 2. You do a work. Right? And it's very nice. So with that in mind, I did the same thing here, which is then I played this my 3 chord, this altered chord. I believe you know this chord as well. And then I played. Sometimes I play a 6 like this, most especially when I'm ending a song, not in the midst of a song. I might confuse the singer with this chord. So you can also do this, so that you end on the 6 of B, but at the same time it looks like you have ended on the 4 of your original key, which was the F sharp, right? So let me go over it again. So yeah, so one way to end the song, and then as let's see another way we can end the song in. Okay, so this time let's be in the key of F and let's see what we can do. So let's use maybe as the last part of the song, which is let's see what you can do. So good. I've been able to do it. So see, so we are doing the same pattern, right? So from here, from the 4, so it all depends on how you think, and then try and experiment with it. Okay, 4. I just decided, so I just took this B flat as my 4, and then I thought of resolving like this. So 4. Now if the B flat is my 4, then I can resolve chromatically, right? So 4 3 plus 2 2, then the 5, then 1. That was what I thought. Now you can think differently and it will work. That's what I'm saying. It's all about what creativity. I'm just giving you some tips. Okay, so then we start our pattern. So F on the flat 7. Then you come and we jump down to its tone, right? So from here I came to my 3, then to the flat 3, to the 2, then the 5, right, to the 1, and it sounds very nice. Well, so it's like in a way we took them out of the key and then we brought them back into the key, right? Okay, so how do I put this? Now the timing and the tempo and everything will depend on you and your band. These are just, let me say, practicals. So I'm choosing any timing and any tempo. I'm just flowing how I want. But with your band, right? And then if your band should hear this, they can also generate some ideas around it that you can use. Okay, yeah, because it's a matter of what? Teamwork, right? Yes. And okay, so let's try and use it in a talk music today too, and then see. I'll make a complete lesson on talk music. Talk music as it is, or as you see it, it's not as easy as you see it. It entails a lot and it's very detailed, right? But for today, let's see what we can do by trying to use the talk music. So let's pretend that somebody is preaching, and the person even has a tendency of raising a song. Now, what song should we use? Well, any song that comes into mind, that's what I'll use. So let's start. So the person is talking, so we are playing. Now the way you play should flow directly with how the person is talking. Keep that in mind. If the person is talking coolly and softly, you to play softly. Don't try to get in the way of the person. Okay, so yeah, so I ended up playing He Knows My Name in the key of A flat with the transition I was doing. So I pretended like somebody was preaching. See, I was flowing with the person. I see I'm playing this very fast here. Maybe the person is talking very fast or very energetic right now. Then, like, I don't even know how I ended up in A flat, but let's just say at a point the person finished talking and the person wanted, like the person spoke about, can we do He Knows My Name, and let's say I know the person's key to be A flat. So I don't remember what I just did right now, but I ended up in A flat, right? And then it was perfect. Then I started playing the song. Yeah. And I also have a lesson on He Knows My Name in the key of F on this channel. Maybe I'll leave the link down below as well. Okay, yes. So a little tip on talk music for this one, I just listen to the person talking, find a way to connect with the person's key. And this is not a one-day job. It comes with more understanding, and then the understanding will come the more you actually feed on this. Okay. So if you haven't subscribed, please make sure you subscribe. If you like the lesson, give me a thumbs up, and also comment and keep commenting what you want and how you feel about the lesson and everything. Yes.